Or 6 times 5 times 4, a6x cubed. Or 7 times 6 times 5, a7x to the 4. 8 times 7 times 6, a8x to the 5. Now I will put in x equal to 0 on both sides. Negative cosine of 0 is equal to all of these are 0. Then you meet with 3 factorial a3. That is to say a3 is negative 1 over 3 factorial. Keep going. I need to differentiate this. Derivative of negative cosine x is sine x. Differentiate this side of 4 times 3 times 2 is 4. Plus 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 is 5x to the power 1. 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 is 6x squared. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 is 7x cubed. 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 is 8x and 4. We will put in x equal to 0 on both sides. You will get the sign of 0. And here you will get 0, 0, 0, 0. 4 factorial equals. But the sign of 0 is what? 0, which is to say that a4 is 0. Let's keep going. I'm going to differentiate this. I'll differentiate this. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 is 5. Plus 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 is 6x. Plus 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 is 7x squared. Plus 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 is 8x cubed. Again, we put in 0 on both sides. Cosine of these will be 0. Giving us 5 factorial a5. That is to say a5 is 1 over 5 factorial. This plus and minus sign is going to be flipping. The derivative of the sign and cosine start to repeat. We'll keep going in nonetheless. We'll work for this guy. Because I'm not smart enough to see what is going on. Hopefully you can see what is going on. We're going to differentiate it again. The derivative of cosine x is negative sine x, and we will be left with what's going to be 0. 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 is 7x. plus 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3, A8 x squared. Etc. And we're going to put x equal to 0 again on both sides. I told you, no magic here. You have to do the derivatives. Nothing magical. You just have to do the work. Now I'm going to put x equal to 0 on both sides. Here. Put x equal to 0 here, or is it equal to 0? And that's equal to 0, giving us 6 factorial a6. That is to say, 0 is 6 factorial a6. This is not 0, so a6 is 0. I'll do it one more time. We'll differentiate both sides. Minus cosine x, and that is 0 to 6, that's 7 times 6 times 5 times 2 times 1, A7 plus 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2, A8 x 1, blah, blah, blah. Plug in 0 on both sides. Giving us 7 factorial a7. That is to say, a7 is negative 1 over 7 factorial. Then I'm going to stop there. I'll step back and ask myself, what is going on here? That's to say, we're trying to establish a series for sine x. What are these again? Well, we have a few of them. They are like this. A0 is 0. A1 is 1 over 1 factorial. A2 is 0. A3 is what? Negative 1 over 3 factorial. A4 is what? 0. A5 is what? 1 over 5 factorial. A6 is 0. A7 is 1 over 7 factorial. Negative 1 over 7 factorial. A8 is what? 0. A9 is what? 1 over 9 factorial. A10 is 0. A11 is negative 1 over 11 factorial. A12 is 0. A13 is 1 over 13 factorial. A14 is 0. A15 is negative 1 over 15 factorial, etc., etc., etc. That is to say, if you are writing out the first few terms, you have something like this. A0 is 0. First x minus x cubed over 3 factorial plus x to the 5 over 5 factorial minus x to the 7 over 7 factorial plus x to the 9 over 9 factorial minus x to the 11 over 11 factorial, blah, 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 blah. And let me show you. Show you ingredients. your sine function. I'm going to approximate it with this polynomial here. Let me do the first one because that's. Not bad. Oh, you can see it.